Got one more surgery and my foot will be fixed.
Wuss Puss. She's very precocious about people. Zeus is inside. You can come inside.
Hold on a sec.
What? She can come in too.
Yeah, I'll be about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Just gonna say hi to the dog.
That's fine.
Cool. I'm fine.
Hi.
Ugh.
Nobody lives in the front. But it's clean and it's a nice,
How's this
beautiful
boy?
house.
How's this boy? Oh
Down,
yeah.
don't jump. Oh, I have my birds.
What kind of bird is that?
He's a, he thinks you're Floyd, I think. That's why he's so happy. Do you smell him?
Yeah.
He's talking, huh? I can't believe it. He's a, I don't know, he's just a parrot.
I'm gonna put you down, Dad. You're heavy as heck.
I know, like, I have my husband and my mom, and Floyd is the heaviest.
I would have never guessed.
Ronnie, I'm busy right now with Floyd's son, so you can come over, but come over in about 15 minutes, okay?
Hey, boy.
Bye.
He loves fetch. That's his thing.
Yeah. But I let the kids go out to Nevada where Ashley is.
Cool.
And
you.
You're welcome. And you know, because I couldn't, nobody would talk to me. I wanted to put your dad at the cemetery, and I just felt, and then I walked him, I wanted to, but I felt so wrong doing it. Because I felt like his kids should do it. And I walked in that Friday, and on my computer was an email from your sister. So, yeah. I told her everything that has to be done, like he needs a headstone and a foundation, but the cemetery doesn't do it. That for them to make a hole, it's $150, and you know your dad wants your mom with him. That's your guys' business. But that's what he said. He wants Mama Joan with him in his plot. And I told Karen that the estate can pay for anything having to do with it. You know, because it's related to Floyd. So if it's related to Floyd, the estate will pay for it. So like the headstone and stuff like that.
That's good. You're a crazy puppy.
Isn't he?
Long time, buddy.
My kids would be so happy to see you right now.
Well, next time they're home, let me know. I'll come visit.
Okay, I will. You have my phone number. I don't have yours.
Did it come up when I texted you?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, I sent you a text a bit ago.
See, this phone went in the water, but I can't fix it because it's expensive. So I've just been waiting. It's been like 3 months. So I was waiting for it to dry out. But yeah, I just got it right now.
There you go.
Okay.
That's me. I still got my Texas area codes.
That's okay. That's totally okay. So all the tenants are still there. They still pay all their rent. It goes into your dad's estate account. All I do is I go pick it up and I take it to the bank and put it in there. And then about every 3 months, the court looks at every transaction to make sure it's all legitimate, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's just what we're doing. But I tried to write to your sister about, I don't know, the loan was pulled. Your dad's loan was pulled like a few years ago, meaning he was supposed to pay it off. And when Adelie was working there, he tried to get her to have Harford County Bank lend him the money to pay off First National. But they didn't do it because of your dad's age, and the income of the business was not a lot. Like he was living basically off of eBay and Amazon, and when I started there, he only had Jay, Hinkle, and sometimes Budget as customers. And So the bank has been very decent about not because they can just take they could take this, that, they could take this lot, the 139 lot, and the 203 through 215 lot and just say, we'll sell it and give you the remainders if there is any. Because it's $1 million owed. So what all my attorney has been trying to do is sell it. All the inventory is still in there. Everything is still in the store. Sell the property because the bank calls him from time to time and says, are you selling the property? What's going on? So he thought it would be a good idea, not a good idea, it has to be done, that it's sold and then the residual, the bank gets paid off so they can't take the property, and then the remainder goes into a trust account until everybody agrees that we're the, like the kids think like I did something with this will, which I did not. When all of that's settled, then that money gets hopefully divided between our kids. So that's what's like going on. I know it's been happening for like a year and a half or 2 years now. It's the same shit.
I just let the lawyers all do their thing with it, so.
Yeah, but like, so in the beginning, there was somebody that was interested in the inventory, but they did an appraisal on the inventory. A lot of the inventory is so old that people don't want to buy it, right? So they had a third-party appraiser come in, and I think they said all of the inventory together, which is worth about 10 cents to 15 cents on the dollar. This is a third-party appraiser that knows nothing about anything. So the inventory is worth like a couple $1,000s, but there's nobody to buy it.
Yeah, some of it's back in the 70s.
Yeah. So there's nobody to buy it. So it's just, everything is still there. I took the 2 computers out of there because I didn't want somebody because the store's been broken in 3 times now, and the police call me to go over there, and I had to have the doors and the locks changed. They think it's probably kids or something. Because if anybody were to get on Floyd's computers, they could all his passwords are saved in there, aside from the books. You know what I mean? So that was my motivation in taking the computers out, was if somebody got in there, they would be inside of Floyd's life within seconds.
Sure.
So that was my only motivation of taking the computers out of there.
No, it's a good idea.
So, I don't know. But I got the swimming pool up and running. It looks really beautiful. Maybe after your foot's fixed, you can come swimming with the kids.
Sure. I'm a good swimmer. Grew up with a pool, so, and we go down to the ocean every summer for a week, so love swimming in the ocean. It's my mom's favorite place.
Isn't it? It's my favorite place too.
Sweet. It's relaxing. You just hear the waves coming up and kind of smell the salt water, and
they say there's little electric ions that come out of and make you healthy.
Yeah, it's true.
I know.
I actually lived down there for a summer too.
I grew up on the beach for 30 years in California.
Sweet.
Yeah. So.
You kind of still look like a California girl.
Thanks.
Yeah, with the hair. Got a little bit of sunshine on your cheeks.
Thank you.
Sure. He loves Fetch like anything else.
I know.
It's like, go get it. He's like, yeah. Brings it back.
Wispus is so precocious for people. I think she was half wild, you know?
Yeah.
She comes in the nighttime. Wispus! I don't know.
She'll be back on.
So I got a letter from the planning and zoning to make this a garage again.
Like, okay.
Because so I had to dig through all of this stuff to find the original deed to when we bought when Floyd bought the property, he bought it with my mom. Okay? So I was living there, and this was just a garage with like a washroom to it. And that's when Floyd decided to build a house. And but anyway, what was I telling you about that? Oh yeah, so I got a letter from the planning and zoning board to re-renovate this back into a garage. And I called him. I said, there's no way. there's like this isn't just a garage. This was turned into a house. Like it's a house. And he said that and I was crying because like Floyd had just died. It was probably like 6 or 7. He was probably gonna come to you. It was like 6 or 7 months after Floyd died, and like I felt like my life was just falling apart because like me and your dad always used to joke because of my reckless lifestyle. We always would joke that I would die before him. So, but anyway, I think they felt bad for me when I called him and told him the whole story of everything that was going on, and that he said that you can live there, just you can never rent it out. This house could never be rented out because then because we don't have a site plan, we don't have blueprints, we don't have the stuff to say this is a house, but they don't know if everything was up to code, and nothing is up to code. Like, I just had a problem with the water, and Newberry came and fixed it, but they had to see that soffit? They had to put pipes in there and put them all through the walls because the pipes underneath this tile floor, the corrosive water from the well, I guess, ate through it. They don't know, they couldn't, and so under the sink is all torn up, the concrete is, but they said that if I were to try to take the floor out, it would be thousands and thousands of dollars to fix the pipes. So they just re-ran them through the wall, through the soffit behind there, and into the sink. So he doesn't go to people that often. He has a little injury on his beak, see it?
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Just a little bit of a crack.
Well, it grows up. It should grow up underneath his beak, but he was closed in a door, and so I take him to get his beak trimmed every few months.
Oh, there you go. I would get going.
All right.
Jen's in the car.
All right, well, okay.
Just keep up with me by text or email, and
I would love to.
like I said, when the kids are around, let me know.